everybody, it's me, Margaret, and I am here to tell you what a fantastic meetup we had. We had the best time, and of course Joyce made it so enjoyable. She had just orchestrated the whole event, and it was really fun. Everybody seemed to get along and enjoy talking with each other, so not only did they meet me, who has been yapping at them, and Joyce, who has been yapping at them, and SSK, that's another podcast you need to check out, who yaps at them, and Barbara Benson, who yaps at them, but they all met each other, and that's just really neat. So now when you see usernames pop up, you're going to get to see, oh yeah, I talked to her at the meetup. It was really fun. If you want to see better footage than what I have, you might want to pop over to Joyce's channel, because her son was there with this fancy schmancy camera, and he was just a joy. I mean, he helped do everything from record video to carrying waters and all kinds of stuff. It was great. I enjoyed meeting him so much.
Hi there.
Okay, we're here. We're in the Caston Cottage, and I'm here with Joyce. And we already had a hugging moment, and you have to see that on her channel. Yeah. But anyway, I'm also here with Teresa of the Caston Cottage, and okay,
yeah, that's fine.
I have to kick my stuff out of the way. And she just told me they have online sales. So do you remember when I did that haul, that I came in here shopping and I bought all that stuff and showed you what I got? You can get it. You have online sales. Yeah. So where do we go?
Just go to castoncottage.com and hit the shop icon up the top, and it'll take you to all of our yarn brands.
Okay, so everything that you're selling here, or is it just yarn, or is it?
It's yarn right now, and our needlepoint will be up probably within the next month or so. We're going over to a new website, so more pictures, etc.
Okay, that's another. The full name is the Caston Cottage and Needlepoint Garden. Okay.
Yes.
So yeah, so I need to learn that too, because I talked to Marcy when I was in here the last time, and she's the needlepoint guru, and I have a stool, little footstool that's an antique that belonged to my family.
Love those. Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing, so they're gonna have to hold my hand through that new craft.
It'll be nice. You'll love it. You'll keep it forever.
That's what they say.
And your son will have it when he marries,
no,
and all that.
Probably my daughter. Yeah.
Okay, daughter.
I don't trust my sons. And they watch, or at least one of them watches. So.
Good.
All right, so we're going to film as much as we can throughout the day, right, Joyce?
Yes, I got two cameras, and my cameraman.
Oh man, she's uptown. All right, we'll talk in a minute.
All right, great.
Okay. Look, here's our first visitor. It's Harriet, and I'm so excited, from Macon. She came shopping, and I have to show off this.
I know it.
It's Sheldon. Isn't that cute?
I had to laugh because, like yours, he's probably not grandchild sturdy, so he lives in a basket.
And mine sits on the shelf. So, but you have to love, yours came out bigger than mine did.
No,
so adorable.
It took me forever to find eyes that I was happy with.
Well, goodness, I didn't realize how much background chatter was going on in this video. But here, Harriet's showing us what she did was she got buttons and she glued the Google eyes on it. She didn't do the tail. But isn't it cute? Turned out great. We learned we have so many of the same tastes. She even has one of Erin's project bags that I love. There's another one in the background for the giveaway. Okay, look who I've got with me. This is Camilla, and she is here. Is it Camilla?
Oh, really?
Camilla, yes, and she's here from South Carolina. I can't believe it, and I'm so grateful. Poor Camilla, I probably scared her to death, freaking out. I was so excited. But I want you to look at what she has on. She made that, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I wish she was standing up so you could see the whole thing. Oh, you don't understand. I mean, I'm just yapping at this camera all the time, and now you're here.
That is
You're not just talking to
It's just so neat.
So many people watching.
Say it again. Say it again. Try and give you an
I don't know
amen.
if it's that many people. If you stop and look at some of the other subscribers, my channel's like this big when you look at like Bob Wilson and all those kind of things. But it doesn't matter. All right, I'm turning this off because I want to talk to her.
Well, you enjoy me, Margaret.
Okay, look who's here. That's Amber, and this is Karen from SSK.
Thank you so much for coming.
And there's Harriet signing the book. Freeze. Now let me interrupt to tell you a story about this next clip. A while back, I got this very nice email from a designer that said, would you make this squid for me? Check out the pattern and that sort of thing. And I said, oh gosh, I would be happy to, except for I'm not the person to ask. I'm not good at amigurumi. And we conversed back and forth. I ended up showing the pattern and her wonderful photography. She had a blue background that made it look like it was swimming. And here is the original because Jessie, the designer, came. Now the funny thing that I didn't realize the first few times that I was talking to Jessie, messaging Jessie, her emails were so well written and just a very mature air, perfect grammar and punctuation, and I was thinking I was speaking to a grown woman. Jessie was 13 years old at the time she designed this squid. She's 14 now, but she came, and I was just so happy to see her. That was great. And Jessie, I did not get a picture with us, and I know you did, so you need to send me one because I have to keep that for memories. She also made this. Isn't that cute? It's a chipmunk. She designed and made the chipmunk. Look at that precious tail. So I have my two Jessie originals here. I get so excited when y'all design things. But don't forget, Jessie, look and see if you have a picture that you can send to me. Not long after this clip, Jessie jumped in as a hostess. She was passing out water bottles. She even gave me a gardening lesson, which was very helpful, and helped me carry things out to the car. Just adore this kid. And Joyce filming like a crazy woman. That is...
We're filming each other,
Wait.
Girl, where's
I have to show off this. Now this is Betty, and she's one of those clever people who could see something in a book and come up with her own version all by herself. Love that.
Up in North Carolina couldn't be here, so they called down and they made arrangements for you to have a gift certificate. Ooh. And it's from Alicia Bell.
Alicia!
So she wanted to make sure that you got it and you shopped.
Oh, Alicia, thank you! I might cry. Because it was a come and go affair, we don't have an exact count of how many people were there, but it was far more than I expected. About halfway through, Joyce told me to sit in that chair.
See why we're here.
She made me sit in this chair.
Should I bound you up?
I feel like I'm waiting on a crown. Put a crown on my head.
Well, first of all, thank y'all so much. I want to give you own self a hand for coming out. Thank you so much for just taking a chance, and that you all came in. It's nice to meet each other, to know that we're just real people, and it's like, oh, I know you, and I know you, and I know you now, and I know you, and it's so much fun. So, but today we were here because of this lady. If you don't know by now, this is Margaret Olander, Sheepishly sharing on the YouTube.
Yay.
And this is my first day of meeting Margaret too, although, I'm a big follower, I'm a big fan. We kind of spoke like in messages on YouTube.
I don't feel like it's like we've never met before.
Well, in
this
person.
is the first time we've actually
seen each other. Okay, let's put that. Yeah. So when she said she was moving to Georgia and she wanted to have a meetup with me, I was fabulous. Like, oh my gosh, me? What would I say? Where would we go? What would I do? So the first thing I did was call Teresa. I put the ball in her court. I said, Teresa, I got this plan. And she loved it. I talked to her, we messaged Margaret. She loved it. And so today is welcome to Margaret Olander to Georgia.
Actually, that's not how it went.
I was doing good. You should have went with it.
I read the message and I was like, she wrote Meet Margaret Olander Day. And I was like, no, it scared me to death. And I said, no, I mean, just me?
Yeah,
I
she's
said, like, sis, no, let's do all
A
YouTubers.
coffee shop. I don't get drink.
No, I said I was planning on having a meetup, you know, just like so we could just hang out or whatever, but to feature me in the Margaret Olander Day.
Well, look.
Well, and you, but I really was thinking, you know, all the Atlanta YouTubers and not just focus on me, but Joyce is insistent. You are new to Atlanta. You are the one, so we're going to.
Well, that's when I said, well, why don't we meet other YouTubers? And then I happened to, let's see, who did I see first? I think it was the SSK girls. Raise your hand in the house. And I saw them, and I was just kind of listening. And they said Georgia. I thought, oh my gosh! I started messaging them, and they ran with it. They picked the ball up. Thank you, ladies. And then you saw Barbara, and put it on there. So I looked at Barbara, and I thought, oh my gosh! And so,
What's your channel called?
Watch Barbara knit.
Watch Barbara
Knit. That's right. Watch Barbara Knit. You can remember.
And I do. I like Barbara.
So, but anyway, what a great time. And this lady to bring us all together. Now we know each other. We met each other. And I hope that this will come of something. She had an idea, but I'll let her maybe. She said something to me, and I said, okay, I'm going to let you roll with that ball. My feet are tired. Look, I'm too tired. You had an idea. You said something about yarnies. You said,
Oh, YouTube Yarnies.
yeah, you said,
Oh,
I
yeah,
got
I
an
was-
idea.
No, that was when I was trying to take the focus off of myself. And I was trying to.
You didn't mean it?
Yeah, well, I mean, we can still do something like that because it's fun. Look at us
Look at
here,
it,
that
right?
were, you know, YouTubers that were, you know, YouTube yarn. What did I say? YouTube Yarnies or something like that. Just an opportunity for us to get together and to actually. We just talk to a camera. We just We know you're out there. We love to interact with the comments and stuff, but to see your faces, it means so much to me. So it's just. You know, that's the whole reason I started YouTube, was so that I could have friends that understood the passion, the joy of being in a place like this. Do you get it? No? Okay. Well, my family doesn't get it, and I can't wait to tell them what. They all get it. It's wonderful. But yeah. So why am I sitting in this chair?
Well, okay. Glad you asked. As I say on Jay's Knit and Pearl Jam, you have to pretend like you answered. Glad you asked. Because there's nothing coming back to you. It's just silence. Oh, yes, Harriet. Yes, she wanted to ask me something. Yes, she did. Harriet, here's the answer, see? All right. First of all, this is a little bag for you. This is just some of Jay's homemade goodies. Put in. You want in this chair?
Oh my word.
Okay. While we're standing here too, before she starts to open, this is Margaret's. You can sign this book if you want to leave her a message or your name or YouTube name or something. But anyways, just to keep safe. So there's the book. So look in there. There's something that goes
And I
with
want
this
y'all
book.
to notice how color coordinated she is. And if you've ever watched her channel, you know.
Yes.
Everybody pick up on the flowers.
The flowers.
Oh, that's not
Don't do
first.
that.
Sorry.
That's okay, this is first.
Hey, look, I was up all night.
That was a surprise.
Oh.
Well coordinated. I'm a Georgia Peach. Because I have that on my keychain, so now we're the Peach
We're
sisters.
twins.
We're the twins. We're the twin sisters. I have one on my keychain.
What's next?
That's second.
Okay.
Some of my homemade goodies. I have to tell you, before she opens it, the reason I never give my last name because I'm kind of known in other genres. I used to be a decorative painter. You didn't know me, but I have a whole nother life that one day I will reveal. But it's just not that important now because I'm getting more. Okay, back in the day, I, like I said, did decorative painting, and I was a tile painter. I used to hand paint tiles for your kitchens and your backsplash.
Oh my goodness.
So this is just some little small pieces. So I thought, well, in her new house, since we're the Peach sisters.
Oh,
Oh my word!
that is beautiful.
I was picturing just some sweet little something something.
That's a little something, something.
No, it is not. This
Oh,
is
wow.
art. Isn't that
Miss
beautiful?
J.
What are you used to do that? Why are you still
Well, if you're local and if you ever been up to St. Anne's at the craft shows, I used to be up there when he was a little boy. They'd take me, my dad and the two boys, they'd take me there and set me up and then they'd leave me. and then they'd come back and pick me up at the end of the show up at St. Anne's Catholic Church. I used to do that.
Wow, that's beautiful, Miss J.
And then I was at your favorite store at the Dollar Tree and I forgot to get to the black stand.
Oh no.
You know, so you
I'll
get,
have to pick that up myself.
yeah, so at your favorite store,
At my favorite store.
Dollar Tree.
I just love her coordinating.
I know that it's so cute.
Shouldn't miss a trick. Okay, now
Yeah, to be. Yeah, no, you know. And I won't tell you the hardship I had. So finally, I wish I was. Y'all have to see Barbara's work. And when I'm like,
Yes.
oh God, I wish I was a real designer, but I designed something, Barbara. So just kind of go with it, okay? Go. Just say, oh, go with it, Barbara.
Oh, my
It's
God.
just my little touch.
oh, it's beautiful, Joy.
So it's just a short little shawl.
Do you have
That
a
looks familiar. Was it on your last
Yes, I know. Only because the first two I couldn't make finish.
Now should I wear it? Now, Joyce is also the master at, what is it? The
Accessories.
Accessorizing and the way you fashion
Oh,
something
yeah.
you wear. Okay, so accessorize and fashion. How
Well,
would you-
That's some-
all right, first you can just have it very simple. And you have things. Jay's Charm Candy.
always has a piece of jewelry or something that she does.
Then you have one. And then, I don't know if y'all know that you always need to V your scarf. You always do this. You never just hang it. That's why it never looks right.
Because you look like you have a bib on.
Yeah, so you always V it like that, and it will.
My poor little camera battery died during the fashion lesson.
Oh wait, I'm going to take a picture of this tile that Joyce painted. It is absolutely gorgeous. Now, I mentioned just a minute ago that SSK, which is Sharon, Sherlyn, and Karen, get it? SSK, pretty clever. They do a podcast where they travel around North Georgia and visit yarn stores, the LYSs around the area. And they came and brought several things too. First of all, Sharon makes these gorgeous cookies. Not only are they beautiful, they are also made with organic ingredients and everything. So she brought those, and I think I don't know if I got a picture of that. Y'all have to understand, my filming was like, I was so enthralled with the people, the actual people there, that I just was horrible at picking the camera up. But SSK also brought us this bag. I have to remember to hold back, because if I get too close, the lights kind of wash it out. I couldn't get a good shot, so we have to show you this way. It has the little handle on the side and the coordinating fabric. Look at those precious little houses. And then the pull is decorated, and this says Imagine. And then the inside is lined in white, and it has a little tag that says handcrafted by Stella and Flo's Finest. And that happens to be Sharon and her sister. That's also where you could order those wonderful cookies, and they do ship. I'm going to put the Etsy store link in my description box. But I want you to see one more detail in this. Can you see the stitching right here? The scallop stitching. That's a detail I've never seen before. It is so pretty. And then you flip over and you have the opposite. You have the long side of purple here and then the short trim here. So that is just too cute. But I just thought that was adorable. They brought one to me and one to Joyce with the cute little houses. Get it? Get it? I just moved to a new house. Get it? So cute. They also made for us some stitch markers, and I think they said Sharon did. Yep, Sharon's name is on here, but I think Sherlyn told me that Sharon had made these, but it is absolutely adorable. I'm going to take a picture up close so you can see it. It's like a little ball of yarn. It's so cute. So but they brought tons of them, so everybody there got one. It was so wonderful. I'm telling you, we had a great time. Here is the shawl that she made for me. You can see it a little bit closer. It has that type of side. And what you can't tell in the video is that I made her demonstrate for me, show me the different ways that you could wear a shawl. She's so good at that. In her videos, before she begins to teach you a project, she shows you all the different ways that you could wear it with different pins and, again, the details. And here's another detail that I didn't show you at the thing. You couldn't see it up close at the meetup. But isn't that neat? She's all about, she doesn't miss a trick, that Joyce. So, Jay's Knit Pearl Jam. Go check her out if you haven't already. And yes, there'll be some more footage there, I'm sure. And while I'm shouting people out, Vicki Murphy. This was what was really funny. She sent me something. And this was before the move. She said she wanted to send these, and I was, in the middle of transition. And so it wasn't going to be a very good time to do that. And then, of course, as forgetful as I am, I forgot. And I told her, she mentioned it again recently. And I thought, oh, that's the best thing about being forgetful, is you get completely surprised twice. So I have the package here, and I just opened it. Hope you like it. Look, she wrapped it in a scotch. A girl after my own heart. She used an old tape box to stick it in for protection. I like that recycling. Oh, they're beautiful. I knew what it was. I just didn't know what they were going to look like. They're stitch minders, stitch markers. Hang on, let me show you. Get them out of the package. Oh, I just dropped one. Ooh, look. All right, wait, I gotta put them down so you can see. All right.
Here, I think you can see better like this. I really marvel at the talent it takes to do this, because you can't just slap any old beads together. You have to choose the beads properly weighted so it looks balanced. And you certainly don't want it to be too heavy, or you don't want to work with it. So it's really an art. You did a great job, Vicki, and thank you so much.
Now, you would think, since we were going to the Caston Cottage, a knitting store, which was wonderful, again, by the way, that I would have brought some knitting and we would all be sitting around knitting and everything. No, I was too busy flipping around talking to be worried about pulling out yarn. But I did do some this week, and here it is. It's a cup of coffee. Isn't it cute? Now, I first saw Kim of Blue Cherub Crochet. She does YouTube videos. If you don't watch her, she is terrific at amigurumis. And that's something that I really would like to learn to do, and I'm just not good at it. So I'm trying to keep myself to small projects so that I can practice the sewing on skills and everything. Well, I cheated big time on this. Right here, the little pink nose, I actually drew on with a marker, because embroidery is something else that I just can't seem to get straight. And I didn't know what I was doing, and I just, was kind of getting irritated, wanted to finish the project, so I just drew on him, and that solved that problem. And then here's another difficulty I ran into. You end up making this disc after you make the cup. And then you stuff it and you put the disc on the top so that it looks like it's filled with the milk coffee. Once I did that, I then got confused. What color yarn do you use to sew the disc onto the cup? Because it would either opposite color would show on the other side, so I didn't know what to do. So I used needle and thread. I used white thread, not yarn, thread and a needle, and I sewed it on because I knew that the thread would kind of hide back in there and you can't see it. So I did I solved the problem. I don't know what I was supposed to have done, but I solved the problem. So here it is. Now the original pattern has arms on it. It's just these little nubs, and I chose not to do that. I just thought that was too cute. This weekend is 4th of July weekend, and Maggie and Brian, her boyfriend, are coming in, and so we've got all kinds of things planned out, and we'll be busy. And of course, I'm still trying to get this house in order. I still can't find things. I've lost Maggie's bedspread, her comforter. I don't know what I did with that. I cannot find it anywhere. So I've been working a whole lot on that, and that's why there hasn't been many times that's why there hasn't been much time for crafts and stuff like that. So, and probably won't be in the next few months as I try to get my priorities straight. I think that's all I've got to talk about right now. So until next week, talk soon. Bye.